my god.
I know this seems out there, and I was doubtful myself, but I'm telling you, these things are real.
Bingo.
And they work.
Oh, right. Well, if, you say so. And, just who the hell are you again?
Don't
Me?
have any beds
See?
over here.
Here they are now, I told ya. All our building problems are solved.
You really are an idiot, Hubert. After I've dealt with this, remind me to explain the meaning of low profile to you. Okay, that's far enough. Throw your weapon on the ground. Let's see those hands in the air.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Ho! Let's calm down. Let's talk this out.
There's nothing to talk about. Hubert may have asked to join you, but he doesn't speak for all of us. And I don't for a second believe what he or this old man say about these ASAM sensors.
ASAMs.
ASAM, whatever. Look, I don't want to hurt you, but I don't trust your reasons for being here. So please, just hand over your weapon.
But I want to help you guys.
All right, fine. You can hold on to your weapon. I better not regret this.
See, Stodge? No shooting. I told you it was all good. No one's here to hurt us. So why not listen about the Asams now, eh? If we join this nice fella, he'd help us build this place into a real home.
Youngest, right. Seen these sensors in action myself. Just the thing for a fledgling settlement.
Okay, fine. If it shuts the two of you up, I'll listen. But I'm still not convinced these things are the answer to a new home.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Considering you've not shot any of us yet, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. You ever heard of the Gunners? They're a merc group with a nasty mean streak. I actually used to run with them a couple of decades ago. But back then, they weren't so bad. But recently, they've been making a real nuisance of themselves, laying claim to territory all over the Commonwealth. Their most recent claim was our settlement. They annexed it. So we ran. Now we're just trying to lay low and rebuild what we lost. But, if you ask me, the Gunners are up to something. They were never this territorial before. If you happen to run into any of them, watch yourself.
Yeah, about that.
What would it take to convince you?
Okay. Even if I did believe these ASAMs do everything I've been told, how do I know we could trust you? We just had our old home taken from us by goddamn mercenaries. Had to flee just so we wouldn't become indentured workers. So I can't say I'm thrilled with the idea of us running, only to be leashed by some new landlord, making promises they can't keep. Even if these senses of yours work, I'd need to know we're not signing over our independence and freedom. I need to know you're on the level.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Huh. You, actually understand. Maybe I've had you all wrong. Maybe these ASAMs really are what you say. Okay, I'll go along with this whole sensor thing. We'll join with you. You better not try and screw us over.
Oh, great. Was Stodge on board? Everyone else will fall right in line.
But I've one condition, and it's non-negotiable. We'll join with you, and use your sensors. But you gotta let us decide how we use them. If we're gonna make a new home, then we should have the say in how it's built.
Fair enough.
All right. Well then, I think we can make this work. Okay, everyone, listen up. This is how we're gonna do things. We need to decide on a leader. Someone who can take charge of the building effort, and then run the place once construction's done. Most of us have skills that'd be useful in a leadership position. So anyone who thinks they're up to the task, step forward and make yourself known. I'll go first. What the? I can't say I expected Hubert to step forward. But what are you doing, old man? You're not one of us.
I've already benefited from the sensors. If I can, I'd like to return some of the kindness shown to me and help you people out. I know I may not look like much, but I've been around a while. Reckon I could offer some useful guidance, at least until you're on your feet.
Fair enough. But all three of us can't lead. We'll have to pick just one of us.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you decide who gets put in charge? I think you'd probably choose a good leader.
All right, I'll do it.
Well, that's all kinds of fantastic. I can't wait to see who you pick.
I'm gonna pick the guy I already know.
Hey,
Made your pick, have you?
I've made my choice.
I'm all ears. Who'd you go with?
Old Paul.
How about you?
Aha! This old ghost still got some life left in him after all.
Yeah, you guys do the drive-in. Alright. Go set up camp.
Okie dokie. Let's get this show on the road. Grab your tools and let's hop to it, you layabouts. Let's get you a new home built.
Yep.
Is this place really the best the ASAMs can do?
This place is a shit.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about all this.
I don't mean
You guys
to
haven't even
complain,
started.
but this place is kind of, dump. I don't really feel safe here.
I've never heard them bitch like that before. Y'all are literally building it at this moment, so.
Crawl out through the fallout, back to me, back to me. And
Hey.
crawl
Too
out
many
through
is sleeping
the
rough.
fallout.
Let's get down to some more places to sleep, shall we?
Alright, I'll just let them do their thing. Oh. Well, he did start talking to me then. That's upsetting.
Hey! Hey, you're never gonna guess what I just got running. The comm-up! Hear that? That's the sound of the Commonwealth suit.
Oh, goody. Rad.
Oh, come on! Oh. Well, I was gonna suggest you come and see this thing in action, but seems the comm-up decided Exploder would be a better use of its time. You should still head on back. Fill me in on how things went with those folks. By the time you arrive, I should have a hub up and running.
Can't hear anything he's saying now.
Calculating chance of success.
That's enough out of you.
He's menacing.
Ferals are smarter than you'd think. Folks say their brains are rotted away, but I've seen them set up ambushes around dead bodies.
That's the one thing I have a problem with in this mod pack is heat-seeking rocket super mutants. Why is that a fucking thing? Not this time, bitch. Not this time.
They're close. Real close.
Ha! about that? I'm feeling pretty confident. There are stairs. That's a lot of radiation. He's crippled.
We played, we won.
The old school fucking super sledge.
But
Hell yeah.
behemoths
More
are
damage
so
against
strong.
humans.
It's no surprise they're giant, right? But I run away if one gets too close. They will knock you on your ass and pound you to mush.
Is that so? What's up with all these fucking storms?
Sweet.
I mean, surely there's gotta be a bed here, right?
That's it. Can't break the
Oh.
code.
Magazine.
Yes. Bingo.
More damage with scoped weapons. Hell yeah.
Got it. Nice.
Still got a lot of good stuff in there. Oh well.
That's it.
I didn't even okay, no. What was it? No beds. Super mutants do not sleep. Or they just don't care about comfort and they sleep on the floor. I guess I'll just go to fucking Goodneighbor. Let's discover this location first. Oh, this is a settlement.
Kid, I don't know who you are, but you better clear out before I go haywire and blast you.
Whoa. Slow down. I just want to talk.
Right. You just strolled in out of the Commonwealth looking for synths to talk to.
What's a synth?
Are you not from around here? Or are you just dumber than a box of hair? Those... But instead of gear, any second now. One more now. Are you...
There's gotta be more to this. What happened to make you think you're a synth?
Look, you're taking a risk staying here to talk to me. But if that's what it'll take to get you to leave... My grandson Samuel and I were on our own since my daughter died. I managed to get us in on a farm. Hard on these old bones, but it kept us fed. I was on watch one night. I'm sitting there with a gun across my knees, looking out over the hill, and I think I fell asleep. It's just blank. The next thing I remember is the sound of a gunshot shaking me out of it. And Samuel is at my feet, and there's blood everywhere.
Jesus.
I know this must be hard for you. Please, tell me the rest.
There's nothing else to tell. Everyone came running out, but it was just me and Samuel. No raiders, no gunners, just blood. One moment he was there, and then the next, just gone. Those little fingers that used to hold my hand, and it's all my fault. You can't imagine what that's like.
I saw my wife killed, my son taken, and was powerless to stop it. I understand how you feel.
I didn't... I hope you find him. Family is the only thing worth a damn in this world. But I guess he wasn't really my grandson. They must have just given me those memories. Because who could have done that to their own flesh and blood? Now you know why I'm here, and why you need to leave before they make me kill again. I'm a synth, and I can't be trusted.
Maybe you are a synth. That doesn't mean you can't change.
Don't you get it, kid? I'm too dangerous. I'll just end up hurting someone else.
I've always found that the best way to heal is to help others do the same.
Maybe you're right.
Such a stupid line.
I'm sorry I drew my weapon on you, kid. I think you're right. I gotta find a way to make...
Should we kill her? It's the right thing to do if she's a synth. But if we were gonna bet on it, I'd say she's Madame Crazy Pants, not a synth.
Hey, cozy place.
Let's find out. Yeah, she's not a synth. She's just Madame Crazy Pants.
Aim for the head. We showed them.
We sure did. Oh my god, the frames. Get that F5.
Who's there? Gonna be a good one.
What? Y'all want some too?
Time to die!
We play?
Talk a lot of shit for something you dying in one hit. Say before I go in, just get some crashes.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Goodneighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Do I look like someone who you can extort for caps? Get lost before I get angry.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your
Do I really
insurance
have
is paid up for
7
now, okay?
trains?
Steps through the gate the
The
first
fucking
time, they're a guest.
legendary.
You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Yep.
Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
Oh yeah.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Hancock, nice to see you haven't lost your magic.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh my god.
Yes, I can clearly see you've been modeled to look feminine. But what kind of robot are you exactly?
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
You're an Assaultron?
That's what my makers called me. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a woman. And I run a store that sells very large guns. So what'll it be?
So what kind of weapons do you have?
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now,
Oh, hell
are we
no.
doing business?
I mean,
I've got a few minutes to
bothered
browse.
you.
Purchase a variety.
Sure.
I'll buy something.
Hey,
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
They really did make them not as creepy as they were in Fallout 3 New Vegas. They looked so much grosser in those games.
Ghoul? What's a ghoul?
You're looking at one, sweetheart.
I don't
Done wonders.
Uh-huh. Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
I had a beautiful house, white picket fence, and a lawn with the greenest grass you'd ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
I've never heard this before. I like this.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to
She
business.
tells you
What
about
are you picking up?
the Vault-Tec Rep. That's dope.
Let's see what you have.
It's a little bit of everything.
Right.
I've never seen that. I'm glad I decided to listen to that. Thanks. It's a bit weaker, but now I'm 20% faster. Let's go over here.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using them, you could focus.
What?
You looking
Where's
for a
the
new place
fun
to
in
settle?
cooking it if you ain't using?
Alright. Send a couple more people over to drive it.
My
Thanks.
mistake.
See you there in a day or two.
Hi.
Young man, do you need any help on your settlement? I can pull my weight, I promise you.
Sure. I know the perfect place. Want to work for me?
Thank you. Even after all these years, it's good to have something worthwhile to do.
The Grey Garden, you can live with the robots.
Excuse me.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Home brewed, reasonable prices?
No.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
Ah, that's low, buddy.
Your offer's a little low, Fred.
All right, let's make it 250.
Not good enough. You said there's already a crew of mercs there.
I did say that, didn't I? How about 300?
That's good.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Somebody else here gives me a job. Where's he at?
I just clean up around here.
I want to get a room.
Hey.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have room.
Yep. I'll take
All right. Here's your money.
The room is on the top.
Uh-huh.
You want a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down my neck.
Hi.
Hey, I hear you need people for your settlement.
Hmm?
If so,
What do you think about coming to work for me?
sure.
You can go to the boathouse. We'll leave the crazy lady by herself still.
Hey there.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec seals experience.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
This guy knows he can get a new job, right? We should put him to work, picking potatoes, just to teach him a lesson.
What the fuck, Brady? No, that's a little harsh.
You're going to come visit, right?
This room. I don't need that.
Excellent.
Huh? Guess he wasn't all that tough. Or smart.
Yeah,
or
alright.
human. In fact, I feel like he was lying about how tough and smart and human he was this whole time.
Yeah, definitely was.
Oh, do you feel as good as I do? Oh, that was great.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was something we were supposed to do. Try to move. The other guy, did they remove him? From the mod pack? Wait. No. That's right. It's this guy, okay.
Hey there. You're new around Goodneighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls of Diamond City, that's for damn sure. Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job.
Mm-hmm. What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer. Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
Fair point. 300 caps, plus beer. Are you gonna take the job?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Alright.
Dr.
Fear the
Amari?
shroud, evildoers.
This isn't a social.
Nice.
Y'all can keep talking. You don't gotta stop. Oh, I have to say something.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking
But
for
he's
a miracle,
dead.
Amari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting
Yes.
aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You don't realize that the memory simulators require intact,
No, don't
living
say
brains to
that.
function.
Don't fucking say that.
Please.
He doesn't look like a hipster.
Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. And so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
I
The
dislike
circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've
I
seen,
thought my character
all
was looking
Institute
cool.
technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, Let's do this.
Whenever you're ready,
That's
Mr.
so
Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling
I
like
have
an
like
old
the big
grizzled
backpack and
mercenary,
everything. I
point me
actually
out,
look
okay?
like somebody who's roaming
Let's
around
see
and picking shit up.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be bad.
Yes, pretty
Feeling
much.
any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of.
It
The
is
mnemonic
true. I technically
impressions are
haven't made
encoded.
myself a house
It
yet.
appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just
I
sit
don't
down
like
over
the
there.
necklace though. I'm
And
only wearing the
your fingers
necklace
crossed.
because it gives me like plus 17
You
defense.
on the other side.
I don't like the necklace. I know I'm listening to all the dialogue now, but I really don't want to listen to the
Initiating brainwave
dialogue.
migration between the transplant. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be there this time. I probably shouldn't have even done.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
I never knew you could click on this.
If anything like this had ever happened before, I'd never heard of it. Maybe a sign that the old man was losing his grip. Finding someone in the glowing sea wasn't gonna be any picnic. I never expected an Institute egghead to give me so much trouble.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
I still believe I did the right thing, but I also understand why he was the way he was. May God forgive him, even if I can't.
I understand. I hope you find some peace one day. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
Don't look at me, Doctor. This stuff is beyond me.
Let me think. What about that memory involving Virgil, the rogue Institute scientist? If he were alive, we have a common enemy. He might help us.
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Looked like you were having a tough time in that memory pod. Hope you're feeling okay.
You did.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind.
If you say so. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Holy fuck. Do you think some part of Kellogg might be alive inside Valentine? Jesus. You can never trust a synth.
Jesus Christ.